Now, I know, I repeat what I said before, that most of you are tied to the, mostly, at least, to the Liberal Party. That's a tradition in the Jewish community. I was a liberal long enough to know that. And I know that a lot of you would probably recognize yourselves in this statement that I read in the paper a few days back about an address that a young Jewish author and professor at one of our cegeps, Victor Taboul, made at the Saidye-Bronfman Center. It wasn't a roaring success in all aspects, I think, but this basic statement that he made, I think many of you could endorse or should endorse. Quote, "Those who fear the Parti Québécois seem convinced that once it is beaten in the next election, hopefully," I add that, he didn't say it, "once it is beaten in the next election, things will more or less return as they were in the past. They fail to realize that the change in attitudes from that of an isolated minority to that of an integrating, which doesn't mean assimilating, to that of an integrating majority is here to stay." In other words, this direction that Quebec has taken from rural, what you used to call priest-ridden, cheap labor Quebec, very patient, always ready to accept more or less any manipulation or any parachuted decision from outside, that is over. There'll be ups and downs, there are ups and downs. But just like any normal society, just like your own, about your homeland that you're tied to so closely, we have a growing feeling that we have to control our own affairs and do our own development. Now, that's, in other words, when the PQ came to power, we were not the cause, make no mistake about it. We were the effect of something going on in Quebec, which is as normal and as healthy as any coming of age. And that will not be reversed, whether you have a change in government or not, and that should be a good news, because the healthier the society we belong to, the better.